I came into the Equine Comeback Challenge in a kind of a roundabout way. I was working a job that wasn't really suited for what I was looking to go into for the future, and was getting ready to move back to Pennsylvania, and Googling things to get myself started and start my own business, and came across the Equine Comeback Challenge and thought it was interesting. And then when I saw that it was with off-the-track horses, I immediately was drawn into it. I worked on the track for several years. I was an intern in college for a trainer at Parks, and then when I graduated from CSU in 2012, I went to Australia for a year and worked for some of the top racehorse trainers in Australia, and then came back to Philadelphia to work for that same trainer at Parks for over 2 years. I fell in love with the breed and their versatility, and their athleticism and the amazing things that they can do in that sport. And I've even taken home a couple of them myself, retrained them. My first horse ever was an off-the-track thoroughbred. She's now 22 years old down in Maryland with my sister, and she still does cross-country with that mare at 22. And I've got my own that I started riding as a 2-year-old on the track, and then when he had an injury, I took him home, and now he's going to be my backup pony horse. So when I came across Rain Dance, when we got to select our horses, I was drawn into him especially because he had raced at Saratoga, and I've ridden and trained at Saratoga for our stake horse string last summer, and ironically, it turns out that he was stabled with Carlos Martin in the barn next to ours, and I probably saw him every day and had no idea that a year later he'd be at my farm, or my neighbor's farm, I should say, and we'd be trying to show as much as we can about how amazing this breed is and what they can do after they've already had a phenomenal career. And Rain has been such a pleasure to work with. Anything you show him, he wants to at least give it a try. Very good-minded horse, and he loves people. He's not pushy, but he's very affectionate. And this summer, the owners of the farm where I have him, one of the owners was in a pretty bad accident, and he had to have brain surgery, and we didn't know if he was going to make it. And when he came home, and he'd come up to the fence, and he'd let Rain, nuzzle him and pet on him, and he was just so gentle with him. And to have a horse that can do that, and then you can get on him and go try show jumping, or take him team penning, or go on a weekend trail ride in another state overnight at a new barn, to show that horses that have raced all over the place can do that. That's what I think has been really cool. The versatility of him from, as I said, being able to go from, being soft and gentle and affectionate with someone who's, got something going on in their life, and then being able to hop on him and take him and be able to perform still, just shows that, this breed is capable of anything. And, after this challenge, Rain's going to be up for sale, and, I'm going to look for that perfect home for him so that he can continue to showcase what the breed is capable of. And after him, I plan on continuing to work with off-the-track thoroughbreds. I'm a, avid supporter of Parks' program, Turning for Home, and I hope to be able to continue to work with their horses and keep showing the capabilities of off-the-track thoroughbreds and what they can do.